Divide and conquer. This, in short, is what current Israeli foreign policy is all about. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is taking off Thursday for a 3-day visit in Lithuania, the first time ever for an Israeli premier. This trip is focused on enhancing ties with the Baltic states, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, all members of the EU, and all of their leaders are coming to Vilnius specifically to meet Netanyahu.
We are, of course, interested in strengthening the economic and political ties with these countries, as they wish to do with us. I also want to balance the EU's non-friendly attitude towards the State of Israel in order to achieve more fair and genuine treatment.
In the past years, Jerusalem is seeking to bypass, or at least shake, the EU's one-size-fits-all foreign policy, especially when it comes to the conflict with the Palestinians. In an exclusive I-24 News interview during her visit to Israel back in 2015, the Lithuanian president sought to explain why relations are growing stronger.
Your region is very difficult. You have very difficult neighbors. We have also one very difficult neighbor, which is not very friendly and partly unpredictable. So probably these challenges, saying that we understand each other better.
Netanyahu has been looking for new diplomatic markets in Europe, like-minded ones such as the Visegrad Group, the Balkans, and of course the Baltics. There, he hopes he could find a first European country to move its embassy to Jerusalem and set a precedent. But the Israeli premier has long been claiming that it will be impossible to convince the unconvinced, aka the international community as a whole, as a group. And this visit points on a greater pattern in his solidifying foreign policy. Blocs, groups, zones, whether vis-a-vis European nations, African states, or Latin America.
I do this through contacts with blocs of countries within the EU, Eastern European countries, and now with the Baltic states, and also, of course, with other countries.
This, he believes, will create independent and prosperous relations that might affect international trends or voting patterns as well. And so far, it appears this age-old method is still very much effective. Ellie Hochenberg, I-24 News.